my name's Joanne Fitton and I am Deputy Director of Libraries, Museums and Galleries at the University of Liverpool. So after 3 years, we're really excited to be able to say that the scaffolding has finally come down from the VG&M, our most iconic building on the university campus. It's been home to the University Museum and Gallery since 2008, and this is the most iconic, important item in our collections. It's the star attraction. The Victoria building has been the iconic central building on campus since 1892. It was the university's first building purpose-built for education. It was designed by Alfred Waterhouse, who was a local architect born in Liverpool, and he's better known for the Natural History Museum in London, but you can see the resemblance through the Gothic architecture and the features inside of the terracotta and glazed tiling. So the term red brick university was coined in Liverpool. It was a movement in the late 19th century, the foundation of new universities around the country, but the Victoria building was the very first red brick building.